Okay, let's talk about doing an outline. Now, what I'm finding is the smartest thing besides taking these posts and making them personal, putting your initials here, and then deleting all the duplicates. If you see any other pantry number 7 taste buds, you're going to want to do that. Now, let's talk about outlines. So, Pampered Chef has a bunch of really fabulous outlines. And trust me, we don't need to completely reinvent the wheel. Now, I have actually already gone through these outlines, but I'm going to show you what you might see. I think I've taken care of all these, but pick an outline and click on it. Now, you're going to see maybe 4 or 5 number ones, 4 or 5 number twos. You're going to see that on all these outlines. I have talked to Pampered Chef directly. They said these multiple posts in the outlines are glitches. So you're going to go through and you're going to delete all of the extra ones. So that's what I've done. I've taken all of these down so that there's only one number 1, one number 2, one number 3, and so on. And then what you can do is you can, if you've done all of the posts first and deleted all the extras, they may not even be there. I just didn't have that luxury to know that before I started this. So what I want you to do is I want you to consider going to personal, create an outline. You don't even have to name it first. Let's just talk about, what's here. And let's say that you want to make a budget-friendly outline. Then what I would do is take the number 1 in there, and then I would put my initials, JT, Fresh Takes, Budget Friendly. I would just call it that. Now, you can keep using this down arrow, keep scrolling down, and when you get to budget friendly, now we've got, I don't want that one because I haven't deleted all of these. See, I haven't gone through these and made them original, but I know if I take the first one that I come to, this is the one in the Pampered Chef version that I am going to change. Now, if you've done my other video first, you're going to be working with these and you're just going to see your initials in front of it and say, okay, that's my number 1, that's my number 2, number 3, number 4. But as you can see, I have not gone through all of these. So I've got a number 2 chicken here and a number 2 chicken here. But if I'm not mistaken, these are in the order of how they are in the post area. So I know if I take this number 2, that's going to be the number 2. And when I change it on the other side, it will change it here in the outline. That's what I'm counting on. And we will go in and I'll do that really quick just to see. Let me save this so far. Let's see if you can do it both ways so that I don't tell you something wrong. And that way you know that you can create an outline even before you make the change on the other side. So I'm going to go to the post library. And it's going to take a little bit to bring it up. And we are going to look for that budget-friendly number 2. So I'll have to scroll down and go to Show All. Oh, it's showing all. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, please tell me they fix this. That would be amazing. So here's budget-friendly. We're going to go up to the very first budget-friendly. I already changed number 1, but I haven't changed number 2. So I'm going to go to Options. Taking a minute to load, and I'm not sure if that's because I'm in the Bahamas doing this. Yep, look, my Wi-Fi is searching for something, but hopefully now that it's here, it's going to give me what I need. Come on, dude, don't you know I'm doing a recording with all these people watching? Okay. I did show all, and it's going to take a minute to pull them all up. So it must have had those last ones loaded from the last time I was online. If you ever see this, don't click stop, click the X. And then what you can do is you can close out any other browsers that might be taking up some effort. But we want this to go. I've had this happen with Facebook a lot. Not as much in the last couple months, but anyway. Okay, we're going to scroll down. Let's find that same exact spot. JT budget friendly number 1, I did that. Budget friendly number 2, this is the one I want to adjust. If it would load. Options, edit. First thing I'm going to do, always take this out, put your initials here. You can leave the rest of it so that you know what's happening. Chicken is one of my favorite inexpensive lean proteins, easy to stretch across a few meals. What do you do with leftover chicken? What I like to do is I like to highlight with bold, sometimes italicized, sometimes underline my questions so that people will see that and then hopefully comment. And remember, in table, we are not dealing with algorithms. So if people don't comment, don't stress about it. So I made those 2 changes. Initials here. I'm going to hit save outline. Save post, sorry. So what we're going to do is let's jump back over to the outline that we created. Now it's going to be in the personal outlines. JT Fresh Takes budget friendly. So far I have 3 posts in there. We're going to edit the outline. And look at that. Now that second one is the number 2 chicken, but it's the one that I did and not the Pampered Chef version. Now, that's going to get tricky. You're going to need to know exactly which ones that you're using. But if you use the first ones that come up in the order over in the post library section, then you'll be good to go. Make sure you delete any posts after that first set that have the same exact name and title and number. And then you're going to be good to go. So I recommend doing these over here. I'm going to go ahead, since I know that this is going to work, I'm going to take all of my budget friendlies. Oh, is that the first one? Nope. See, look at that. 5. Hey guys, Jennifer's messaging me. Hey Jen. There's a number 6, and then look, after 6 it starts over. So I'm going to stop with 6. I'm going to save this outline. Now, what I might do is look through and see if there is anything about recruiting. I might add my own recruiting outline or post, or my own post about booking a party or something like that. I might do 1 a day, because you never know if somebody's just going to visit your party that one time, that one day. But you want to make sure that you're not doing too many posts. So I would not do more than 8 posts. This gives you room for an intro and 5 regular posts plus a recruiting plus a booking. You could choose to get rid of the intro and just do the main posts. You could do, let's see, we go past party kickoff. Looking through their posts, I know this is rolling really quick for you, so you may not be able to read it as fast as I can. But I'm just checking to see if the Pampered Chef even has any like generic recruiting or generic booking posts. And so far, I'm not seeing any. They all seem to be tied to these outlines. So what I'm going to do is go in and create my own outlines, save them so that they're so much easier to see when I want to come through here and go to outlines and I go to personal. Then I don't have to scroll through all the Pampered Chef ones and wonder if they are going to be what I need them to be. And then what you can do is, if you need to change this for this party, like this week I was doing shared rewards, and since we have 25% off, I went into this air fryer post, but I had to go into the post over here in the post library. I changed it to say 25% off in the month of August, and then that way it transferred over to this outline before I posted it. Once you post it to a party, I don't believe that any changes you make in the post library will apply. It looks like this is not saving, and see, it didn't. And I've had that happen a few times, so don't stress about it. Just keep trying. It'll happen. You guys, Pampered Chef is going to absolutely take care of us. They will make sure that we get what we need, and they will make sure that eventually we have all the capabilities that we could ever want. So the best thing you can do is use this table and then go in to table tips. You're going to want to use all of these. If you know specifically what you need to look for, you can click on one of these and it will take you to everything that has to do with managing your party. But what I want you guys to do is totally feel free to send feedback. I have done it. Click here, send your information, but send feedback that's helpful, not complaining feedback. Send feedback like, it would be really great if we could do this. Don't just complain about what we have, because Pampered Chef knows that what we have is only the beginning, and they may be absolutely working on something, but you may give them a suggestion that where they end up saying, oh, that's fantastic, we really should do that. So let's send some positive feedback, tell them things we think they could do differently to make it even better. And then be sure to be in the community Facebook page and let your recruiter or director know if you have any questions. All right, you guys, have a good time, and let's see what we can do.